This is James Mathers for the Digital Cinema Society at NAB 2025. I'm here in the BLUESHAPE battery booth with Pietro Vignali. He's going to tell us about some new technology they have for camera batteries.
Yes, good morning, James. I'm very happy to have this interview with you. Today, this year, we are introducing a very compact new battery pack. It is a V-Lock battery pack, very streamlined and small, that we have designed during this year with very interesting features. First of all, you can see the battery is very, very small, and it is 145 watt hour. It is probably the smallest one that you can find in the market. We are achieving this through the usage of a new technology of lithium-ion cells called 21700 that are very compact, and they have very high efficiency in delivering power. So this battery is even good to deliver quite a lot of power. As you can see, the battery has 2 D-tap on top, and moreover has 1 USB-C port on the side. The 2 D-tap are commonly used here, in this market. They can be used for charging the battery or for releasing power. What is interesting is that the USB-C PD port is becoming a very standard, and this can deliver up to 100 watt, up to 20 volts. So depending on the device that you connect, you can even power a notebook, for instance, But you can also use it for charging
your phone.
Using your phone charger. That is what is fantastic with USB-C PD, So making the battery very versatile. You can even power other USB-C PD devices like chargers, for instance, charging other small batteries. The battery is a V-Lock, and also we integrated a transmitter. So through Bluetooth, we have developed an app, so you can remotely control the battery while the battery is in use, while the battery is in charge, So even at a certain distance, the battery is, let's say, usually 10-20 meters around, Here in the show there are quite several noises, a lot of noises, jitter, So it is difficult to sometimes remotely control at a distance, but usually it is quite efficient. So this is the app, and on touching the button we can see the battery status. At the moment the battery is idle, so there is no power. But you can go a bit more inside and you can have more information. You can modify the LED settings, you can dim the light, you can set the LED always on, like I'm showing right now, so that while the battery is installed, the LED remains fixed on. And you can see, even if you're not immediately close to the battery or to touch the button, you can see how the battery is fading during use, And to keep the battery even more compact, we have removed mechanical switches and we have used touch switches. Now I set them back off, and you can see that by just touching on either side of the battery, we have an immediate feedback. This is very interesting because it is small, powerful, and unique, has a lot of feature. Because one even let's say unique feature that we have is that we have developed an application free for users, that they just simply connect from the USB-C PD port to the computer, and they can get a complete insight of the battery continuously. They can read the battery status, they can see the state of health, how the battery behaved during the years, So through a cloud service that we provide free of charge, the user can share better information with us. They can receive battery update, fixes, whatever they need in case they want to modify the BMS. That is the battery management system that is embedded internally to the battery, the BMS features, And this is very, very interesting. There are also some utilities. For instance, there is a utility that is very interesting to set the battery in ship mode. Ship mode, it means completely switch off the battery in a state that the battery does not work, and it is good for shipping the battery, like the name says, or to enter in a long period of shelf storage. You don't want the battery to to suffer for some minimal leakage during the time, put the battery in ship mode and put it away. The battery then is reactivated by simply charging. And all these features are available through our free application called SmartMon, Smart Monitor of the battery of the Granite Smart series. This we call it Smart Pocket, for instance, okay? And it is available from USB-C. Data connection to the computer.
It's amazing that you pack all that technology and power into that little form factor.
Exactly. This is, we are very expert in batteries, and all the battery of the Granite series, not only the smaller one but even the bigger one that we already developed. For instance, the B-mount 28 volt for the cinema camera, or the future line of V-Lock batteries of the Granite Smart series. They all have this USB-C functionality. So not only they deliver power, or they can be charged from the USB-C, but they also deliver data. And with this data, the user can collect information, build up his own database of batteries, so he can see the batteries, the battery fleet, years after years, okay, and see how they behave, which is their state of health, if they are still good or not. So it is not anymore a black box, the battery, like what happens inside the battery. Now I can see what is inside the battery. I can see if it is working or not and why.
It's good to know that the battery might be failing soon and you can deal with it before it gets you in a bind.
Everything is so transparent now, okay? We make it transparent.
Very impressive. Thank you, Pietro.
Thank you very much, James.